A maximum for Mardle and a whitewash for Wayne and Michael Vell over Barry, McGuigan and John Pott. 3-0, they've beaten them and are through to the semis. Let's hear from our winning and losing celebrities, Barry McGuigan and Michael Vell, both downstairs with Ned.
Well, Barry McGuigan, I'll tell you what, the walk-on's the easy part once you get up there, isn't it?
That was great. Throwing a few shadow boxing punches, I should have actually been concentrating more on hitting the bloody dartboard. It was good fun, but the guys were great. Really good. Under pressure, they hit the spot. This guy here, I like this style. You see, him and I are both sort of vertically challenged, so he was going for the 19s, which was very sensible.
Well, that was a tip I got given a few months ago, because he said, you know, you're aiming upwards for the treble 20s. He said, just stick to your 19s, and then you've got the bigger numbers to the side. Yeah, well, not either side, but if you miss by a mile, you're going to get treble 20, 17 or something like that.
What about that checkout? That was the one that got away. You would have made your mark with that, wouldn't you?
Wow.
So that was pretty damn close, though, wasn't it? I know. To be honest, when it left me hand, I thought it was in, but never mind. But you know, you've got a good partner, and we was okay. We was happy at that.
Your partner, he'll have to keep an eye on your walk-on, because that's a bit of showbiz going on there, isn't it? He's under his status as the #1 entertainer in darts under threat if you carry on like that.
No, I think that was just me opening number, because my wife told me not to get too carried away, and I think the more games I win, the more carried away I'm going to get going out on that stage. I know, I can feel it in my bones.
So, Barry, any regrets? You enjoyed it? You enjoyed it?
Great fun. I enjoyed the walk on, enjoyed the fun with the guys backstage. Brilliant bit of fun. Great bit of crack. Sadly, I didn't produce on the when I was up on the dartboard, but that's what it's all about. These guys are going to. I tell you what, there's some bloody good darts inside.
You know what? There is some good players out there.
Really,
I mean, just seeing in the back room there, Mike Tyndall.
Tyndall's brilliant.
He gave Phil Taylor a run for his money.
Yeah.
Phil the Power Taylor a run for his money.
And I tell you what, Razor Ruddock's good.
Yeah, and
Tuffner's not bad either.
Tuffers
and Davis.
And
Stevie Davis is not bad.
And Tyndall, they play each other, so one of them's got to go in the next round anyway. So
one of them will go. You're still here. Well done, Spirit.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you, buddy.
Congratulations.
Pleasure. No, thank you.
And already they're talking like darts players. Apologies for anybody offended by the dartist language from Barry and Michael. Hopefully not. They are through, Michael Vell and Wayne Mardle, to the semi-finals. And once there, they will play the winners of our next match, which features the power and the glory known as Neil Ruddock.
Neil Razor Ruddock made over 350 appearances in a successful footballing career for teams like Southampton, Liverpool and West Ham.
Hello!
Since retiring, he's tried a short stint in the jungle, but his appetite got the better of him.
How are you meant to get 10 meals out of that?
Let's hope he's hungry for success at the office.
He's done a lot in his life, Razor, but he's got lucky with a new experience here. He is paired with the 13-time world champion, the Grand Slam champion, the European champion. Phil the Power Taylor is his partner tonight. Both men have had a word with Janie.
Well, I saw Neil just before on the stage pulling some very mean faces. You're up for this, aren't you?
Well, I am. This is a dream come true. This my love is football, darts and golf. And it's like walking the fairways with Tiger Woods, because I'm playing with the best player the world has ever seen.
The Litley's one as well.
And he needs to be the best player in the world if he's playing with me, by the way.
Really? Have you been practicing?
Of course I have. Haven't I?
Do you know what? He's putting himself down a little bit, but I've been watching a lot of the celebrities, and he's probably the best one at lot. So we're in for a chance.
So are you confident?
Very much so. He's a winner. The thing with Razor is he'll mess about and he'll have a bit of fun, but when they say there's a magic word for him, and that's game on. I think when they say game on, look at that face.
You're looking steely, focused.
He said game on. I just thought it was. When now?
I only have to mention that, game on, and that's it.
Poised like a coiled spring.
Yes.
Either that or he's 50 quid.
And are you nervous at all?
I might be up there, but I don't. I'm a bit of a showman, and I like cameras, and I've made myself look stupid in front of 60,000 people, so 200,000 people ain't going to bother me.
No, he has not. Never. I don't believe him. No, he's a genius, and what he does is he's great at what he did. Honestly, he was fantastic. That's why he played for Liverpool, and he's going to shine tonight, I think.
Best of luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Don't need luck. Do we, boss?
Ah, see, told you. Game on.
Game on.
It's ironic now, don't you think, that Neil Ruddock's got the nickname Razor? He and Phil Taylor are up against the Nugget, the 6-time world snooker champion, Steve Davis.
Steve Davis has won more professional titles in the sport than any other player, including 6 world championships in the 80s.
Beautiful, 147.
He got the first televised maximum break and was snooker's first ever millionaire. Will he have his eye in tonight?
Steve's teammate this evening will appear in the Grand Slam from tomorrow. The women's world champion Anastasia Dobromislova is Steve's partner tonight. She can play, don't make any mistake about that. She is the current world champion, and both have had a chat again with Janie.
Well, look, these guys are in discussion already, but I must say, Steve, a lot of people in here at the moment are using the time to practice and warm up and get their eye in. You have been eating cheese and onion sandwiches, and he stinks, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I smell a bit at the moment, yes. The cheese and onion roll was the only thing that looked half decent. There were sausage rolls that looked yesterday's, and the chips didn't look that great. So it was cheese and onion for me. So hopefully I can repel the opposition, not Anastasia. But I don't even want to talk in Anastasia's direction now. So we won't be having any team meetings because she tells me I stink.
Yeah. So talk to us about tonight then. What are you expecting? You've been practicing?
Yes, I've been lobbing a few at the board randomly, and to be quite honest, I don't think anything is going to prepare you for what goes out there. So it doesn't matter how well you think you can play. When you go out there, it will feel like somebody else's arm, and I don't know if it does for you, but it certainly will for me.
Oh, maybe it will for me also, but I've got a good partner, so.
What advice can you give him?
Just do your best. I've seen him practicing, scoring 100 and 140, so I'm very pleased with my partner. Probably one of the best we can be.
And of course the crowd, whenever people come to see darts tournaments, the crowd absolutely go wild. You prepared for that?
Well, we don't have a crowd that goes wild at snooker events. They just keep quiet. So this is totally different. I just think any of the celebs should just thoroughly enjoy themselves. Because if you don't on a day like this, what a fantastic experience. How many people would love to be standing next to the top pros, sharing sort of how they feel about things, and also trying to compete. And we want to kill Phil. We want to kill Phil.
Look forward to seeing that. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
It is Anastasia and Steve Davis against Phil Taylor and Neil Ruddock. The big crowd in Wolverhampton enjoyed the first game. Let's hope this one goes a little bit closer. Davis been through a few cliffhangers in his time. Live action from the Civic when we come back.